I've got a plan. I've got a plan for AMC, how we can make it all happen. We're going to do the reverse MOAS. I'll talk about it right here in the video. So just get excited, get ready. The reverse MOAS. No longer are we going to the moon, but we're going down. We're going down, down, down. Let's talk about it right here in this video. Let's go, AMC, baby. What's going on, guys? Patrick back here. It's Tuesday. I didn't talk about AMC yesterday, but today I feel like I should talk about it because it's green, and I hate when people say that I only talk about AMC when it's red. So I want to talk about it today, and I want to talk about the reverse MOAS. I know it sounds crazy, but there could be a way that we can all make money together here, even if the MOAS never happens. All right, so pulling up the chart here on AMC on the daily chart right now, look what's happening. It's pretty much doing exactly what we kind of charted out off of this bounce there at the 22 level, pushing up today to a high so far today at $32, and now running into that resistance there with the EMAs. You got resistance there at the $32 level, and AMC now starting a little bit of a pullback, but still looking very bullish here and looking like it still wants to, like I said, push up here to the $40 level in the future and kind of follow this line right here. So we go ding, 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 push up here to the 40s, and then we start to roll off. And that's kind of my overall game plan here. I know a lot of people believe that this is going to go from $40 to $1,000 in a matter of minutes, but hey, I'm thinking that it's going to take a little bit longer than that. But let's talk about my reverse MOAS, right? So everyone's talking about MOAS and going up. Let's go up, up, up. But what happens if everybody just ends up waiting till we get to 40, right? We pump the stock to 40, and then we all buy put options that, let's get like, $20 put options, and then all the retail starts selling. That could be one way to really screw over Wall Street, because if you're buying here, you sell at 40, you still made a nice little 10% return, 20%, 20 cent, what is that? If you buy here, you get to 40, that's about, that's a 40% return. That's still pretty freaking good. So you get a 40% return on your money up to the $40 level, and then everyone starts to sell, sell, sell at 40. Like if everybody in the entire MOASIS world, everyone in the apes starts to sell at 40 after buying $20 call options, well, then we could drop from 40 down here to like $10, and we can make $10 on those. I mean, it'll be crazy. It could really be a really profitable trade, but I know that people aren't going to do it. So it's kind of like a fantasy here. And I guess, a lot of people probably believe that most of the things that I talk about here are a fantasy, but I like to entertain and I like to bring people back for a laugh every once in a while. And again, like I said, you can see we've got the Ripster EMA clouds. Like, this is not me drawing lines. Like, this is literally just the EMA clouds. These lines are not these lines, but these clouds that you're seeing here on the chart. These are just put on the chart from the overall moving averages. Like, I'm not drawing, this. This is like on the chart. So you can't get mad at me like, oh, you don't even know how to put the EMAs on the chart. I mean, they're on there already. So as you can see right now, it's starting to turn back up. This could be a good bullish indicator for AMC to push up here to the $40 level. As you can see, this red EMA that has been red and been so wide and had a lot of space in it for quite some time is starting to get tight, tight, tight right here. And I would expect that if AMC can kind of push back up here, we're going to get this to turn green. And once this turns green, we're going to have some support. We're going to push through here and then push up there to the $40 level. Now, if we get to $40 and we get stopped, well, like I said before, this looks pretty much like this. We push up here to 40. I don't know why I got so many damn lines on this chart, but we push up here to 40 and then we get that pullback. And that's what I'm talking about, MOAS, the reverse MOAS. This could be a really, really good opportunity, my friends, to get a reverse MOAS going here, right? Like I said, if we push to 40, we all start to sell, 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 sell. And then we all sell, we buy puts down here. We buy puts at 20. And then we get down here to the $12 level. Whoo, baby, we all gonna be rich, 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 rich. And I think this is a very feasible idea over, the idea of AMC going to $1,000 or even $100. But the chart doesn't lie. I know everyone gets so excited and like everyone gets so fired up because every time AMC goes back up, it's like, oh my gosh, MOAS is coming. But I mean, if you zoom out here looking at the daily chart, it doesn't look that good. Like, I don't get that excited looking at the daily chart when I look at the bigger picture. Now, if I go here and I look at this, I'm like, oh wow, it's gonna go higher. It's amazing. But if I just zoom out, just this like this, and I don't care if you're a bull, you're a bear, you've got to agree with that one simple idea. Like, if you're a long-term AMC holder, you believe AMC is going to go to $100, $200 in the future, it doesn't really matter at this point because you can clearly see what is going on with the bigger picture here. Yes, AMC has pushed back off of that low at the $20 level. It's pushed back up here to 32 here, and it's starting to run into resistance. We got turned down from that $34 level before. You can see the high on that candle was $32.95. The high today, $32.23. So we got a lot of resistance in this level, that $32 to $34 level resistance. If we get a nice little pop-up, like I said, we get a big pop-up here to this level to 38 to 40. That's, I think, really start to think about some opportunity to the downside here. And I would be really surprised. Like, I would be really surprised if AMC goes from 30 to 40 to 100. I'm just putting that out there. Obviously, I could be totally wrong here, and everybody else on the internet could be totally right. But if you look through history, you look back through history in the stock market, and you look at how many times was there a mass majority of people believing that something would happen? Did it happen? Right? If there's thousands of investors that believe that a stock is going to go higher to $1,000 in the future, how many times has that happened where a vast majority of retail traders believed something and it actually happened? This could obviously be a first. We could witness history here. Like, it could all just come. I guess history could, be changed forever. And one day we could look back and be like, well, you remember when all those investors thought that AMC was going to go higher and it ended up going up higher? Well, this could be, history in the making. And we're watching it unfold as we are, as we're experiencing it going here. But I'm still thinking, man, that $40 area, if AMC pushes to 40, I'm buying the puts. I'm buying, I'd say $30 puts, because I would expect from 40, AMC pulls back down here to the $16 to $12 level. Now, I want to point out, I talked about this before. If that happens, there's still a chance that we get a big squeeze at some point. But I just don't see AMC going to 40 and then to 100. It would have to be like this. It would be just like, like just straight to the moon here. But I just don't see that happening. I see, really, what I see here is if we get rid of this, we look at the bigger picture. Well, this looks pretty much like a clear kind of just downward trend. And I'm not trying to be, bearish or make fun of anyone who's holding AMC or anything like that. But I'm just trying to point out what the overall picture is pretty much pointing at. What is it showing? I can go here and I can put more lines on the chart, and we can move lines around. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where I put the support at, like at this. Like, if I put it here, if I put it here, if I put it here, I put it there, I put it here, wherever I put it, it's still clear. High, or it's still clear. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low. So it's just pointing out, when you're getting lower highs, you're getting lower lows, that's bearish, right? Like, a stock is obviously moving lower, and no one can deny that. If you're a bear, you're a bull. It's pretty much just a fact at this point. If it's making lower highs and lower lows, the stock is moving lower. So you can't argue with me there. You can't say I'm an idiot because I have no idea what I'm talking about, because clearly the stock is making lower highs and lower lows. That's my overall plan here. Hopefully I can get you guys on board with the reverse MOAS, because we can make a lot of money, my friends. We push to 40, we all sell, we then slam the price down here to the $8, $10 level, right? With those $30 puts or $20 puts, whatever you want to buy, $20 or 30 puts, you get that $10 in premium, and then we buy it back at 80, and then we send it to the moon. Let's go. I think this is the best idea for AMC Apes. Let's spread the news. The reverse MOAS. It's coming, baby. It's coming. I'll talk to you guys. If you haven't, I think this is actually the stock market calling me right now. It's calling. They want to talk. I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button. The reverse MOAS. Let's spread the news.